Speaking back of the Bears again, so Johnny, Baylor's defense only gave up 166 yards last week against Kansas. Granted, it's Kansas, but we've talked a lot, so far this season about the Bears' dramatic improvement in the running game. Randy just referenced that. The better offensive line play, that's been a big key to the running game improvement. But it's still the defense that's kind of the strength of this team, right?
Yeah, I think you would say that just because of their experience. They had 10 starters back, so that's a lot of guys back. I think they've played well so far. They've created some turnovers in some games. Safety JT Woods, he's got a fumble and an interception return for touchdowns. So they've been opportunistic. The thing they haven't really had yet, though, is a pass rush. And, they were really counting on Apu Eka to help supply that. He's got half a tackle this year. He's got an assist. Jacob Gall, their center, had one more tackle than Apu last week. And that was because he got a tackle on a fumble. Well, that's not a stat you really want to see.
No.
They've got to improve there. Their pressure has come mostly from like safeties and linebackers blitzing. So they've got to get better at that in the Big 12. But otherwise, yeah, their linebackers are tremendous. Matt Jones has really come along. Obviously, Terrell Bernard and Dylan Doyle were outstanding coming into the year. Matt's come along and really helped them. Their DBs have been really good, but that defensive line has to get better.
Yeah. With, the proliferation of running the ball in the Big 12 that's kind of going on right now, and a lot of really good defenses. I mean, Randy, does it feel like the 70s all over again?
Yeah, it does. This morning I was looking at the Baylor statistics, and I'm sitting there and excuse me, I'm looking at number one rush offense, 321 yards a game. I mean, is that a misprint? I mean, it's how many years ago? It wasn't long ago when Baylor was just passing the ball all over the field. Two Baylor backs are in the top four of the rushers, and with Brice Hall sitting down there at number 9. So yeah, there is something going on in the Big 12 right now. It's I don't know. I was thinking that, gosh, does it remind me of the Big 10? Probably not that stuffed shirt quite yet as far as offenses are concerned. But my gosh, it's interesting. You better be able to play defense in the Big 12. So much for people over the years that have said that Big 12 teams don't play defense. Well, the Big 12 is coming back, like you guys said, coming back to reality, coming back to the norm, coming back to the way other teams play, and it's more balanced instead of 70% passing and 30% running. So yeah, it's kind of interesting to see the change that's going on.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I just wanted to mention Baylor's already got more rushing yards than they did all of last year.
My gosh.
They were terrible last year. They had
813 rushing yards. They didn't have one 100-yard performance. They've already had 5 already this year.
I'm going to steal that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good stat.
Jeff Grimes has made a difference as the new OC for sure.
Here, let me reciprocate. Iowa State is since 2001, Iowa State's had just 4 1-0 Big 12 records. So
okay,
there you go.
That's
and 2 of those have been against Kansas. Season openers against Kansas.
Yeah, so we can start writing our notebooks right now for the week.
Oh, boom! Exactly.
Here's the other good thing from a sports writer's perspective about the rise of the running game. Hey, man, that's deadline friendly. We like running game.
Oh yeah, bring it on.
Yeah,
wishbone,
dude. The UNLV game last week started at 9:30 Central Time.
Oh my gosh!
Talk about deadline.
Yeah,
we blew every deadline there. Yeah,
no doubt.